My name's Eddie. Today I got 3 people here. One dickhead, someone I don't know very well.
It's alright.
And someone named Michelle. This is going to be... The theme of this one I decided is going to be... fucking...
Wait. You know me very well.
I said...
And why did you call him a dickhead?
No, I said...
That's fucked up.
That was really rude, man.
That's right. Okay,
you starting this shit already?
Well, basically...
I would like to be the guy that's a dickhead that you don't know that well. You wouldn't associate with a dickhead, would you?
That's true.
Yeah.
What about a bag of dicks?
Bag of dicks.
Bag of dicks.
So I got a bag of dicks.
Which I happen to know that someone called themselves a bag of dicks
like 5
earlier
minutes
this
ago.
evening. Like,
That's
not
right.
too long ago.
Bag of dicks. I think I'm getting drunk, so I'm already starting to sweat.
And you're being an asshole.
It's a good indicator. Alright, no, so hold on. We're not going to talk about work. That's the one rule.
No, please.
Please.
And you know, it's really difficult, too.
Because when you have a coworker...
Because we have a coworker here, that's your inclination.
In fact, no, I take that back. We are going to talk about work. We're just not going to say the name of where we work.
That's fine. I work.
No time out work.
Yeah, it's just...
You guys live that every day.
Yeah, it's like boner kill, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm easily swayed right
And
now.
I'm all about the boners.
Okay.
Me too.
So we have no topics.
So one thing we have in common.
I didn't have any topics for you guys at all.
Actually, no. He actually.
Was it just poor planning, or was it...
No, I think
No
you.
planning.
No planning?
There has to be some planning.
I was like, yeah, no, the topic is, there is no topic.
But we do have a theme, though.
Okay, what's
The theme is FBomb.
F-bomb.
Oh.
So we have to go the whole show without saying
Oh, wait,
F-word.
without saying it? That sounds ridiculous.
The F-bomb is dedicated to you.
It truly is.
I know it is.
So I got Misha Norris right here. I always say Misha Norris.
Like, I'm Chuck
I got
Norris'
Teddy.
wife.
Is that what you go by?
Perfect.
It's not Theodore.
No one calls me Theodore.
It's only
Theodore's
You know what's really funny? I like Theodore
I like
too.
Theodore.
But like my mother doesn't even call me Theodore.
Yeah. Unless she's mad at you?
Not even when she's mad at me.
Okay.
She'll scream like Teddy, and she'll give me that discerning look like, why'd you do that? Why'd you yell cunt really loud in the middle of that crowded theater? See, we can drop C bombs. Yeah.
Any bomb we want.
Okay, so bombs are
Bombs away.
Bombs are
Bombs away.
Bombs are on the
Bombs
table.
are fine?
Yeah, no, it's because my friend.
Fuck yes.
Okay, and then we got. If you guys haven't noticed, this guy is named the Silver Fox.
Silver Fox. I was gonna go for
The gentleman ghost.
The gentleman.
Yours is better. I'll shut my mouth.
Let's hear it.
What was yours?
I was just gonna say bag of dicks again.
Damn! Wow.
Alright, sounds good. So, let's see. I'm gonna start with my story.
What's your story?
I'm not ready to start telling it yet.
So this is the part.
This is the awkward, the awkward
Like,
silence.
I'll be the first to say that it's been 5 minutes since you started that statement.
What was I gonna say? My weekend was interesting. And it was induced by the bag of dicks. I'm sorry, the gentleman
Ghost.
Gentle ghost.
There's
SF, dude.
there's a story behind that name which I'll get to later. It's not flattering on you.
Well, then, let's just stick with Silver Fox, please.
The gentlemanly ghost.
No, Silver Fox. Dude, I already have enough nicknames. I don't need any more.
That's right. I was up in San Jose. I drove up to Google headquarters, aka Skynet.
They're becoming self-aware, aren't
Fucking
they?
Skynet, dude. Oh my god, dude. Like, it's one thing to like read about like everything that's happening in Silicon Valley, and you know, you hear about they have shuttles that pick people up from all these places because they bring them in there. You could do your fucking laundry there. You bring your fucking dirty chonies to Google so you can wash them. It's crazy, right? It's a whole city built around like this company. And
It's the new Vatican.
oh my god, dude! It's
the cultural mecca.
spread across like the city. So there was campus here, campus over there. It was one thing to read about it, like hear about it, and a whole other thing to like see it in person.
Why'd you go visit?
I helped a friend move
Oh, into the
into the area. So,
Ugh.
yeah, it was kind of nuts. And then we had bikes and we started biking around, checking everything out. And we can get in and look at stuff. And it was closed, but it was pretty, it was like, it felt like way bigger than Disneyland, you know? It was like massive, but like for real.
Well, I mean, Disneyland's not gonna go and watch my chonitos, so.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You
right?
can, but they don't like it when you do that in their
They
fountains.
frown upon that.
Definitely Skynet, right?
Definitely Skynet.
Definitely Skynet. I was like, fuck, I'm in Skynet headquarters.
Well, Disneyland's not far away either.
It's not gonna come in like this metal fucking skull. It's gonna come in this little green android. Hey guys, give me all your info. I want it all. Oh, you want this? Oh, you gonna buy this? Oh, I know what you want next. You know.
But you click the box. You
Yeah.
owe me all that
You owe me.
information.
Yeah, 100 pages of like reading. It's crazy. It's kind of scary, but that's driving your own car. It's gonna be nuts.
It is.
Like the kids that grow up today or tomorrow. You know, I had fucking pagers at school.
Yeah, right?
The first time I went to Europe, I was like, I had pieces of paper and map. I was like, please, God, don't let this get wet.
Yeah.
Please, I'm so fucked. you know?
Yeah.
And then when I actually landed, it was like, I lost my bag. I didn't have my bag. So I was like, really fucked.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
the kids these days will never know the struggle.
Right?
Like,
what's
and I think
what's
that's kind of
the
what you were
struggle?
getting to.
I hate that.
The struggle is that they're indoctrinated with lazy and they don't even know it.
That's true.
And
Different struggles.
it's a different struggle. It's a struggle, but it's like the worst struggle you could possibly. The struggle.
Wi-Fi's not working.
The struggle is that there is no struggle. They're going to struggle
I like
because
that.
if everything.
Oh, yeah, Wally, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you think about it, and you brought up Skynet, and then they talk about bringing the system down. If there were no computers and there were no AI and there was nothing kind of guiding you and telling you what to do, everyone, I'm talking 75% of the population would be easily fucked. Like, they wouldn't know how to read a map. They wouldn't understand anything that's analog.
Remember phone numbers.
Remember phone numbers. Like, a pen and paper is completely alien to a lot of these people.
Oh, dude, it hurts when I write. Like,
Yeah, I was like,
oh my God.
I was like, writing cramps. What's that about? I haven't felt that since college. And now it's no, I'm not getting carpal tunnel from my phone anytime soon.
I have like some pain in my thumb from like texting.
See, then your thumb's gonna fall off. No, but I have
You
to
know
say
why?
My
that.
texting thumb.
Because I wasn't raised that way, so I didn't build up that muscle when I was younger.
See, yeah, exactly. So
no.
you're easing into you're adapting.
I'm
You're
trying to
adapting. You're
adapt,
working
yeah.
away. And these kids, they were born with a cell phone in their hands.
Oh, and they're gonna have like weird, like deformed.
Do you think so? There's going to be an evolutionary factor that comes into the way our bodies and the way we're born that acclimates us to being more connected. But
So I
disconnected.
actually drew. I don't know how to draw very good, so like I'm not an artist, but I want someone to draw exactly that, right? How do we evolve into that? How does that become? And I drew it like a little stick figure on my keyboard, and my coworker asked me, "What is it?" And I was like, and I explained to him. He's like, he smiled because like, oh, I get it, because it's just a dude with a fucking phone in his hand, looking straight down with like a whole curve over his neck, and instead of looking up, he just has like eyes or something looking forward, so he can like, you know, so he can like sense what's going on in front of him, but he can keep going because everyone's fucking just have their head down like this bag of dicks. Put your phone away. You gotta turn it off. That's my one rule here at Time Waster Club. Can't waste time on your phone. What are you doing?
You better be. I'm gonna grab you and we're gonna be my life preserver.
You're gonna get
Shut
thrown.
up.
We're gonna take a picture.
You go straight for the violence. I
Straight
like
from
that.
my.
You're half animal.
But so
fox.
Hey, when I did my 23andMe, I had like a good percentage of Neanderthal in me.
I could tell.
Yeah,
You didn't need to fucking
short.
tell.
I'm just a short Neanderthal.
I like that. That's good. All right, so hold on. So we're gonna introduce everybody.
Okay, but can I say
You
something
already
before you do
did.
that?
No.
Can I say something
No.
before you say that? You were talking about. I thought this was really interesting because I hadn't thought about this in a while. How the idea of us adapting to technology, where we don't build the technology around us, but we adapt
To the technology.
to the technology. So it's this sort of backwards circle, and I don't think that's that far off.
Right? It sounds crazy now, but
No,
like all the stuff we
yeah.
thought was crazy people are doing, like stuff with your hands and what you're doing. Like the little kids, like my nephew is like, he can't even talk, but he can figure out how to drop a fucking little animal that looks like an egg to the shape of an egg.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's how they have games like that to teach them, but they're not doing
Yeah,
pencils,
exactly.
they're not doing blocks.
Yeah.
It's not like physical.
There's no
math.
tactile feature to it.
It's crazy, right? So,
Yeah.
like, how is he going to experience? How is he going to learn? How is he going to change, right?
And I think too, there's a lot of different ways in which people are learning as well, and they're just starting to figure out that there are more people who are kinetic learners and tactile learners. and things like that. And but they're negating all these other factors. Whereas, like again, the technology surrounding around us, whereas us surrounding around the technology, where we can't adapt, but it adapts. So like back in the day, when like in the 50s, you would go to school and you would just basically get shit on if you didn't know how to be a
How was it
student.
in the 50s? Fair? Silver Fox? How was it?
How old are you?
I'm 35.
How old are you?
26.
I hate every one of you. But you know what?
But
I could run circles around all three of you.
good. And that's impressive.
And you can punch us in the face and break our face.
And then run around.
What's up with the violence?
Yeah, no, you totally brought it to a violent place.
You wanted
I said I wanted to hug you.
He said you
Really
need a
I
hug.
was gonna.
In all fairness, I brought up the throttling.
So, Sean, you're so loud that you're like breaking my microphone. I think we just clear that. Don't get so angry, dude. I want you to be loud and speak up clearly, but you don't be bag of dicks. Keep the bag of dicks, little kids.
I can if you can.
I can't.
Well, then don't ask me.
This is my fucking
No,
podcast.
this
I can do
is
whatever
true.
I want.
This is true. The guest should have carte blanche as well.
Don't you have yoga to go to? Cheers. So I'm glad you guys made it.
Yeah,
You
cheers.
came all the way from
Wonderful.
Long Beach. Cheers.
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 Cheers. There we go. That'll work.
Cheers.
So I got Michelle, Norris.
Norris.
We can skip last names because we don't want any
Anonymity.
names to get out.
Yeah.
Anonymity, yeah. I got Teddy here. Wait. Who are you? How'd you get here?
Actually,
'Cause I know you're not Mexican.
don't ever fucking say those words to me, okay?
No.
No, she's.
I know. Yeah, I know.
It's a threat. How did I get here? You mean?
I don't know. It's an open question.
No. Actually, no.
There was a
there's
canal.
another one.
You
Yeah,
told
there's
me
Shut your mouth.
Named Birth.
Some water. It was warm and then light.
And out with the amniotic I came.
Oh, gross. I was just talking about babies ripping out of vaginas and how gross that is.
You should really drop more F.
Check that!
Motherfucker!
So I was talking about her to someone else, and at some point we were talking about because it was spicy, and I was assuming you like spicy, and
That's
you didn't
racist.
like. It was totally racist, but wasn't it like fair racist spectrum? We're on the same
Yes.
color, right? And I assumed that she didn't like spicy. I said, "What do you mean you don't like spicy? What kind of fucking Latino Hispanic person are you?" Like, well, I don't get it. Like, I didn't understand that. I didn't know. I mean, that just shows my ignorance, right? I didn't know any better.
Well, typically,
I think it was talking to another coworker. Lots of coworkers here. I'm gonna publish this on our intranet.
it's very PC.
It's
last
very
week
PC.
I was like, "Fuck work." We just can't say where we work.
Exactly. Who fuck the company I work for specifically?
So, and then I couldn't remember where you were from. Like, that's why I was bringing it up because
So I think that typically most of the time, like whenever they talk about food flavorings and spices, I can't fucking speak.
You're good.
People typically think that, Mexicans like spices, like spicy food.
wait, that's generally true.
That is generally
No,
true.
it's not.
Yes.
Hold on. So, when I'm like, I really don't care for spicy food.
They're
What
white.
kind of Mexican are you? I'm not fucking Mexican.
That's my point. Right? Because Mexicans generally like spicy.
Exactly.
But you're not.
Oh,
so
no.
that's my point.
No,
But
and
see,
then-
that there's a cultural difference, though.
It
I think
is.
in Nicaragua, they don't really cook with heavy spices.
Yeah.
Most of it's bland shit.
I didn't know that, right?
really?
I didn't know that.
I'm gonna
So
tell
that
my
was-
mother that.
I love your mother's cooking. And she would be heartbroken if you would have shared that little morsel with her, okay?
I'm going to, so that she doesn't allow
She's
me
not
to
going to
have
believe
it.
you, want to know why?
Don't feel
Because
bad,
she
Ted.
loves me.
I don't like my mother's cooking either. She made me vegetarian. That's how bad it was.
Well, actually, you know what's funny?
I'm going to let you tell it.
So,
Well, it's funny because go ahead. Sorry.
when I met Teddy, I did not eat chicken or any red meat. I didn't eat any meat.
Chicken is not red meat.
No,
I was gonna
chicken,
point that
I mean,
out.
inclusive. And
Wait, so you're vegetarian or what? Just vegetarian?
from when I was
Pescatarian?
13 until 22.
Really?
And it was really because my mom never was able to cook meat well. It was just crap. It was just burnt shit. So I just didn't eat it. So I ate a lot of rice and beans and cereal and Oreos, and that was my diet. And it was really gross.
Do not forget the Oreos.
Oh no, that's like my kryptonite. Like it just made me sick, and it was just not.
It doesn't help when you're lactose intolerant, but to be fair, I don't think there's any lactose inside the cream.
Oreos are actually
yeah, there's no milk product.
It's not real cream. It's all sugar.
It's funny you say that because Oreos are actually vegan.
I would agree with that statement.
They have no animal products whatsoever.
They've worked out all the oils and whatever lard would make.
They worked, and it tastes amazing.
It does.
You don't, Sean?
I can't.
The spicy. So like when I go to restaurants, like I love spicy stuff, and I think I can handle.
You must be Mexican.
I think I can handle pretty spicy stuff.
Honorary.
But whenever I go, they're like, "Oh, are you sure you want?
Do you-
Are you sure?"
You can see,
See, and that's racist too.
I'm like,
right?
what the? Yeah, it's really funny.
I just think it's weird that that's associated with like Mexico specifically because there's no other.
The browner the skin, the
But
spicier
being
the food.
Caucasian, you can't handle
Exactly.
you can't handle spicy things.
They're like, listen, Cracker. There's a lot of chili peppers in here.
So like we went. Me and my friend went to this vegetarian Thai place.
Oh, yeah.
And so she kept saying, "Hey, let's do spices, real spicy." And the waitress was like, looks at me, or looks at her, looks at me. Are you sure he can handle it? and I was like, yes, like he can handle it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then after
I'll beep it out, don't worry.
Insert fart noise here.
You don't need to know. And then after the meal, she like, "How are you?" Like my head, like I was gonna melt or something.
She brought you a cool towel and
Yeah.
a glass of ice water. And she's like, how's he doing? And like, she won't speak to you. She's like, is he okay?
Yeah, it was funny because she's like, "Oh, good job." So we ordered.
Did she give you a sticker?
She like a trophy. She gave me like a little plastic trophy. So we ordered spicy level 3. So that's 3 chilies. And which is really hot because it's Thai food.
Yeah, Thai food is on a different level when it comes to spice.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like you can go to a Mexican food place and you can get like anything with chili peppers. They have one flavor. They have mild, or 2 flavors. Mild and hot. And hot is pretty assiduous. It's the same. But like Thai spice is one of those ones, it's like Japanese spice where it gets inside you and affects you in different ways.
Yeah.
And Thai food not only hits you here and here, but in here and down here.
Yeah. So we went back again and we, same thing happened. Oh, are you sure you can handle this? We went to the hottest you go 5. And she was, or 5, she was like,
I was about to stop. I'm like, where'd you go to school?
so,
Is that a new thing?
yeah, it was so funny. And then like after, we were both of us were just like, "Oh my God, this is so hot." So we realized next time we'll get 4.
How hot was so hot?
Dude, it was hot.
No, tell me.
Like sweaty hot.
Yeah.
I was
hot.
pouring
See,
that hot. Dude, let's go then.
Okay, no. There's
Let's go.
There's different levels of sweaty hot though. There's like sweaty hot where you're like, oh, the little perspiration.
Burning mouth.
Burning mouth. Face
Yeah.
red.
Hold on.
I'm like,
Burning like lips.
When your
like,
face-
like yeah,
When your mouth and lips and like tongue are like pulsating.
like
yeah.
That's not way past
enjoyable.
sweating.
Yeah.
That's not
I was
enjoyable.
like, I'm hungry and it tastes so good, but I can't eat anymore because my fucking mouth is about
My mouth
to
doesn't
explode.
And both of us.
And that was
we
a
said-
tight place too when I had that happen.
And is part Thai.
Okay.
So we were both like, next time we come back, we'll get 4 for sure. Because she was like, this was out of control. But she was like, but the waitress, which is actually the owner, she's like, oh, like almost like,
I don't want to eat you.
I'm surprised you survived this experience. I was just like,
Your picture will go on our wall.
so funny. And then when we go over to her mom's house, and there's been friends over there, they're like, "Oh, are you okay with having this?" It's so funny. And
But there's that perception.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so
but
funny. It's the same thing.
in
Yeah.
reverse, though. Yes, the perception is that I can't handle hot food, which is funny because I've always loved hot food.
Why? Because you were born in East LA. That's right.
I think that's so funny. What's your cultural makeup?
Bag of dicks plus.
I'm
Dicks plus bag.
That was good.
You
said it.
Are you
You
Dutch?
said it.
I'm actually, so I'm mainly French, Polish, German, and like Swedish.
So wait, hold on.
Because I'm German and Russian.
Okay.
And we don't do spicy stuff so much. But like the reason I brought up the Dutch thing, I do have a Dutch look to you. I don't know. It's something with the physiology. My uncle is Dutch, and he just insists on eating chili peppers like it's nobody's business. And but back to what you were saying, there are a lot of cultures who enjoy really, really spicy food, and I don't know why it lies mostly on the South American cultures and the Chinese cultures and basically everything foreign.
Well, I think it's also because we're here.
Caucasian.
No, it actually relies on what their environment provided for food.
Exactly, exactly.
We don't
And Indian too.
Like Russians had nothing spicy. They had fucking potatoes
with beets.
and beets.
That's it. Yeah.
Root vegetables.
Yeah.
There's nothing spicy about it.
But also too, I think it has a lot to do with famine and population. So like in cultures, say like India, where they have really, really spicy food, there wasn't a lot of food to eat. So the hotter the food, the fuller your stomach felt. So you didn't need to eat as much.
So hold on. I keep trying to talk and you keep interrupting me. So
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what?
Because I wanted to ask.
Stop that.
I got 15 minutes of that. Could you please put the knife down?
Whoever has a knife gets to talk.
Because everyone's afraid.
No, because I just want to ask. So I get that end, like, oh, what kind of Mexican are you? Yeah. Like, are white people offended by the fact that you just called white? Like, they never think about your makeup. Like, what makes you? You're not just white. That's a color. Well, that's not even a color. That's absence of color.
I don't think it's a makeup. It's depending on how you grew up, right? How you were raised. If he was eating spicy food since he was young,
exactly.
You know, and if I had nothing spicy, like I literally couldn't have enough spicy stuff. My mom's salsa was so like bland. Like, there's more. Give me more. I was like, it tastes like fucking water. It's not spicy.
Exactly.
Like, she's like, you okay? No. Give me more. So I'm gonna go be vegetarian. I need something more spicy. Thai food. I think I started tasting Thai food.
We gotta go to
Indian
Thai
food.
Dude, it's off the hook. You will love it.
Sounds good.
Thai food?
So
Yeah, I love Thai
when it's a vegetarian Thai place.
Oh yeah,
but it is so good.
But
it's so good. And you know what? The tofu.
It's your turn to talk, Kenny.
Okay, sorry.
I think someone's gonna get their eyes stabbed.
I'm gonna put this away because I know this is a bad idea if we have any more.
Actually, no, you should keep.
It was a good idea.
It's almost a good idea. And that it's a bad idea.
We're gonna have like a yellow flag or something, so it'll be like when there's 4 people here, we can like kind of not talk over each other and kind of talk.
Yeah.
And then someone say, "Hey,
you know what's great? I love this because there are a lot of really strong personalities at the table, and I think this actually makes for something very nice.
Yeah.
So cheers to that, actually.
Cheers. All right, excellent. We're drunk.
Well, he's.
No, I'm not drunk.
Sean's totally drunk. Sean's been drinking like.
Dude.
Must have been all the stuff you've been dealing with lately.
You have such a hard life.
All the hard life. All the stuff. I have a lot of stuff to say, but I'm not gonna say it right now.
Thank you.
That takes a lot.
It's gonna take. It's gonna be
later.
another 10 minutes.
I like your idea of me sort of purging.
I'm gonna be a therapist. I'll send you the bill later.
Easy, Fraser.
Dude. Yeah, no, it's a good idea, right? I think it's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. So.
He's always helping people.
So we started with Michelle. Now we're going to Teddy because Teddy took your time. So now it's
No.
Teddy's
I really like Michelle to speak. I really want to hear more.
He's trying to take my cats.
That's why I phrased that question poorly of where you're from, how did you get here? But that's kind of what I was getting at. Like, our differences and my assumption, right, that someone was brown. Oh, they're Mexican.
Oh no, everybody still thinks that I'm Mexican.
I know. And you know what?
But that's
not going to change.
It's an American thing.
No, it's a Southern California thing, right? Because we live so close, and you grow up here. Everyone's Mexican, and it wasn't until probably after I was 20 where I started realizing, not everyone brown is not Mexican. There's other people.
Filipino.
What Filipinos is different. They were here for a long time too. Mm-hmm. But other Latin countries, South American countries, it was just Mexicans. And that's why the Mexican communities started sprouting up. They weren't other nationalities; it was just Mexican first. And then you speak Spanish, you kind of join up with those communities, right?
Exactly. I think once this is so terrible. Like once you cross the border,
There's nothing terrible.
Yeah, you sort of lose your identity as say a Nicaraguan or if you're from Ohio. See, I think true. there are these like I think there are communities that basically like homogenize into especially the Hispanic community. So it's a Hispanic community. So if you speak Spanish, you're automatically Hispanic, and there's this one thing.
That's definitely.
And you have to definitely call attention to the fact you're Salvadorian. You have to make a special.
Yeah.
You have to make a special
very true. That's
dispensation for that. But otherwise, it's just they're all Mexican, and I think that's part of the problem too. I think that's actually happening a lot.
I agree.
So, but it's just ignorant bullshit.
It is. I mean,
I think it happens with Caucasian people.
I think it happens a lot with Caucasians too.
Because it's like
when you say German and French, you're just white dude.
Yeah, no, I mean,
They don't take offense to that.
But if you don't speak, if you don't have an accent, then you're just kind of Caucasian. This big lump thing, you're just Caucasian or American. Well, what does that mean? But if you're Chinese, Japanese, Mexican, Costa Rican, whatever, like
Pura vida.
Yes.
Okay, so
I love Costa Rica. I want to go. Have you been?
Do you want to continue?
No, you guys keep going. Go on.
So Teddy,
yes,
I don't know you.
That's all right.
But I know you.
Yeah,
through her.
I got you.
And if she likes you and everything's awesome, you must be really cool. Because Michelle hates everybody.
I really do.
Actually,
I really
like Michelle gets like crazy. She fucking want to rip people's fucking heads off and shit down their throat. Like fuck everybody. She's a wild, angry person. And you must know that because you live with her.
Michelle is an angel, by the way.
Good answer.
So my fiance, who is wonderful in everything that she does,
you should just stop right there.
Mama's happy, everybody's happy.
Exactly. So she's very friendly, and she's actually much more forgiving and very generous. And she does get angry, but
you're making me sound like a pussy.
FBomb.
FBomb.
Say FBomb.
Fucking
pussy. Anyway.
Wow, I was thinking that was so nice.
No, it's very sweet though.
No, she's very sweet, and she actually goes out of her way to make people who don't deserve the type of treatment that she gives them, make sure she gets that treatment. And I think that's the definition of civility. And I think it's hilarious when we get home after doing something like that, all of the shit that I have to listen to afterwards. And it's so funny. I'm like, why didn't you just...
That's funny.
Why didn't you walk away? Why didn't you just pay no never mind. Just give it up, you don't have to bend over backwards for these people. I mean, unless you care about them. And Michelle's she's really good with my family. And I'm really good with her family, but we genuinely care about each other's family. But we get ourselves in these situations where we actually run into people that we don't want to care about. But Michelle,
not today. At this
no, not that. I have to. This is actually very refreshing, by the way. We get into these situations.
Eddie's not an asshole. He just acts like one at work. I swear.
But she's very kind and she's very polite. It's when we're communicating and stuff.
This
like
one, Teddy, this one's about you, not her.
But I'm going on about this. But like, if we'll go to a baseball game, she'll yell "fuck you" at children, which is hilarious. To
and
me.
hockey games, and wherever the fuck I'm at.
Yeah, because children deserve it because they're little fucking sticky.
They are innocent.
They're horribly innocent, and I refuse to believe that they are innocent.
You ever heard that Porno for Pyro song? I think it's called Pets.
Pets. We'll make great pets.
Pets.
Yeah.
Like children are innocent. Teenagers are fucked up. Adults are even more fucked up. And elderly are just like children.
Exactly.
I love that.
It's so true.
Right?
It is so true.
And people, older people, they'll be they take a shit in their pants. I don't care.
It's like, what are you going to do about it? Yeah. You haven't lived my life.
I would live through the World War II. Fuck you. Right?
Now wipe my ass.
And smile while you do it.
So anyway, back to me.
Back to you.
So what was the question?
The question was, I was trying to introduce you to all my friends. So basically, the only people who listen to this are my friends.
That's fine. This is great. Your friends sound amazing, and they have great taste.
They're really cool. Yeah. And now you're one of them.
Okay, well that's wonderful.
So
cheers to that.
I was introducing them to you.
So, I work for a living. I have a college degree, which I don't use.
Most people don't.
Most people don't. I don't think anyone uses their college degree. And if they do, they're very unhappy.
Correct. Oh, what did you? Oh, what? Oh,
Ginger.
man.
Ginger
Swerve.
beer.
It's a swerve time now. And you guys been together for 6 years. When is your wedding?
It's gonna be in March. We're pushing for March.
This March?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's close. That's like...
don't
Oh
worry,
no,
it's
we've been
gonna-
talking about it for a year.
I know. Talking about it. It's
Yeah.
not the same thing as planning for it.
Yeah, we're
Who are you, Michelle?
It's not gonna be planned. It's gonna be like. You just remember there's a knife very close.
Very
to me.
nice.
Yeah, this is why I'm putting it on the other side of the table.
I don't care for the parade. I was telling him
I was
on
wondering.
a Tuesday afternoon where nobody can go.
Oh, not that nobody can go, but the people who really care about you
You know what you
will.
do? Make it real difficult. Do it like in Death Valley. Somewhere far away.
You know, I kind of want to be comfortable.
I don't want the sopilotes to get me.
Exactly. It's like, is that normal?
Death Valley's awesome.
Death Valley is awesome.
Yeah, there's a really nice resort
Mountains
there.
somewhere else. Yeah, you can get like massages and shit.
We talked about doing something at the museum right there overlooking the bluff
Nice.
in Long Beach.
Very nice.
And I mean, I would be happy being married anywhere, to be perfectly honest with you.
It is a parade. I agree. I mean,
It's stupid.
You have
It's
no
a
idea
waste
how
of
much I
money.
It is. It's not a waste of money. What it is essentially that it's a parade. You're paying lip service to those who care about you, but you want them to share that moment with you because I think in a lot of ways a wedding is very special to the people that attend as opposed.
But that's the thing about like nice weddings are real small, personal.
Yeah.
This guy at work, his son just got married, and they had a wedding. Guess where, Fenner? Just guess. Say the first fucking word that comes out your mouth.
Costa Rica.
All right, close enough. But
Nowhere near there.
Benton, California.
Oh shit.
What is that?
You know what I said?
Is that a place?
Yeah,
We
but
drove through Benton on the 6th.
well, yeah, but why would I even?
Why would it be the first word out of his
Yeah,
mouth?
why would I ever think that?
Never. That's why I said it. It's like this middle Hodum town on the Eastern Sierras, and they rented like a whole resort. They had a little rustic wedding with like a cabin and like maybe like 50 or maybe 100 people, but a small group of people
Right.
that drove.
It's intimate.
Intimate, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They drove probably like 5 hours to get there. Like that's what I feel like. If you make it difficult, the people that go you're inviting really want to go and they care about you.
Exactly.
They're like your friends. Like you don't want some every Joe, Dick, and whatever, right?
And that's
100 people doesn't seem very.
Well,
that's pretty big.
Maybe he was a
yeah.
cooler person than me. Okay, I have like 5 people.
I think I think Michelle and I could easily fill 100 seats. And
I wouldn't want to though.
I know.
Yeah, no,
well,
but
that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I mean, but you become very choosy about who you want to share that moment with. And I think that's kind of the point of having a smaller wedding.
I know
as
where
well.
2 seats are going. Our cats.
We've had this discussion,
They're coming.
and it's not happening. No.
She's gonna walk me to.
She's gonna run away, and we'll never see her again.
Oh no, actually I have this thing about like grabbing the cats and just like squeezing them, and they left me love marks once. Just like 2 scratch marks on my back.
And she hasn't learned her lesson.
Oh no, one time she
Because they're
got
soft,
caught.
right? They're soft.
Her nail got like stuck to my neck, and I was like, oh, and he's like, oh my god. I'm like, just get her out.
You know what? There's a degree to which you're supposed to be doing that, especially when they're not very sociable. But not when they're not running away.
I love her.
I know you do.
All right, Teddy.
So,
Glad you made it.
I'm happy to have made it. Thank you very much for having me.
This is good. I like it.
Yeah.
And Sean, you've been here before.
Yes, I
You've
have.
been here almost every time, but I recorded a couple without you because
Yeah, I was hurt. I was very hurt.
I hope it hurt.
That's what I was going for.
I was like, he's not looking. Let me hit him in the fucking.
It's like you missed it. There was a section of the show. I walked over to the door. I knew you were behind. Knocked on it, ran away, and came back and with my friends and laughed.
Well, because I was telling someone else, like, Sean, Silver Fox, he's like a sidekick on the show. They're like, yeah, he's like a co-host. I need to make this motherfucker work a little bit for me now. Do something. I just sit there and go,
He's doing a fantastic job.
he's doing okay.
He's like, you're lucky I'm not paying you.
So, like, the idea
Because
is
the
like,
insults would be worse.
right? Because the idea is like, I want to be able to walk away and go on vacation and like have someone like. That's why it's like I didn't put the name of the podcast is not my name. It's someone. It's just time wasters.
Time wasters. It's a club.
Wasting time. It's a club,
Yeah,
right?
it's a club.
Only want people that I like on my thing. Although, to be honest, I would get some people that I don't like just because I want some
Diversity.
No, I want
Is that what you call it?
I want some opposing opinions. You know what I mean, I want
have
to
to.
argue with someone. I want to be able to hear someone else's thing because I think that's how you grow and you learn more.
Well, you learn more. I mean, if you surround yourself with sycophants, I mean, that's all you get. You get agreeable people. It's like, well, I agree. I like blue. I'm like, you like blue too?
I love blue
Let's
too.
talk about how great blue is.
But
it's like, no, I kind of like red. Get the fuck out of my house.
it's more dynamic, I think, and more exciting, more organic when you have things that are opposing and whatnot.
Well, I mean, the conflict is the juice of life, man.
Right?
It's what keeps us going.
Sean?
Yes.
That's why your life is so exciting.
Yeah. I think that's
So
why you
hold on.
like it.
I
If
think
life were easy, we'd just be sitting in a chair watching TV.
people
Very
really
true.
like you. By people, I mean one person, but go ahead.
Thanks, asshole.
Just to be clear, he's
People
not at this
really
table.
like you. Well, actually, it's just
Hold on.
one person.
No. Like 1 million people, but one person that listens to my podcast.
Okay. Just one?
You keep saying
Just one?
Just one.
Oh, you should read the comments about you.
There are comments, but they're like anonymous comments, and they're all from him.
This guy's awesome.
It's like, you didn't have Sean on board.
So right
He's
now,
a great co-host.
the only comments I get right now are text messages and emails to me directly. I'm trying to get people like put them somewhere else so like we can like have a conversation. So John, I have a friend John that he used to work with us, and everyone liked him, and they're like, this guy's hilarious. I don't know, I love his voice. It's like so like radio ready. I was like, oh, that's awesome. And he thought he did terrible. He's like, oh man, sorry man, I'm gonna do better next time. I need to get I was like, no, dude, it's cool. It was fun. It was nice to see you, nice to hang out, nice to talk. And I was like, dude, I started like making a screenshot. I was like, people really like you, dude. I was like, you need to come back. I was like, literally fucking requesting you. And he's like the first person someone requested, but at the same time, I'm getting started on this, so it's not like
You're off to a great start. How long have you been doing this?
this is probably like how long? I don't know. A couple months?
Yeah, a couple months.
I think it's
Episode 6, 5, 6, 7.
no, it's
Actually,
ambitious, and I think
Yeah.
it's a blossom. You've planted the bud, and now it's growing, and you got a great setup here, and you seem like you have an excellent format for this.
I got people that want to come on and
Exactly.
are excited to come on and want to like join me and like are actually enjoying it, which is more than I expected. I didn't expect anyone to like be like, oh, I listened to like 3 of them. They're fucking awesome. They're hilarious. You're doing a great job.
that.
It's like, can you make me a CD of all of these so I can listen to them in the car?
It's like not working really hard. I'm just getting drunk and like enjoying myself and talking to my friends. I figured this was a good way to like meet up with friends and spend time with them without having to like, I don't know, do something else.
Without like actually really going out in the world and socializing.
No, you know what? No, it's
Socializing.
true. You're right because I don't like fucking people. I don't like places. I don't like. I have anxiety. I do. Like I don't like that shit. Like I like if I'm here with like close friends. Like I'm happy. I'm safe. I can say whatever I want. I can be like whatever. It's okay.
Yeah.
But if I start going, oh, I gotta go somewhere else. Oh, I gotta go.
It's
park,
exhausting.
Anxiety.
drive.
It's stressful.
Right? It's stressful. It's hard. I'm not good with that. Like I'm somewhere. I'm lost. I'm by myself. Oh fuck. Where's everyone else? Like I give up. I just get in the park and I turn around and go back home. Like that was a bad idea. Or I won't even leave the house. I'm like fuck this. I just stay home.
You happy doing nothing at home as opposed to everything else?
I don't think.
But the thing is,
But I don't think you're happy doing nothing.
but the problem is that it's not doing anything. at
No,
home.
he's always doing
In
something.
my mind,
He's a
I'm like,
busybody,
I'm
yeah.
enjoying my life. In my head,
Yeah.
it's like, and by myself, I think if I didn't have time by myself, I would fucking kill myself like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we all need me time. We need to recharge.
Yeah, and
And-
I need a lot of it.
Yeah, I know. No, and some people need more of it than others.
That's true,
And,
right?
Yeah. I walk that line very carefully. Like I kind of get a lot from being around other people. I feed off this sort of thing, you know. And I love meeting new people because I always learn something new about myself. So like the interactions like this are really important to me. But on the other side of that coin, I fucking love doing nothing. Like I love being at home. And this is my vice, the video games. I play a lot of video games.
What system do you play on?
I have an Xbox One, and I've been playing the same game for 2 years, which is kind of sad.
Which one?
Destiny.
Oh, I never heard of that.
Oh, God,
is it good?
It's so awesome.
What kind of game is that?
It's a first person shooter, but it's an MMO. And
I can't play first person shooters because they make
Makes
my
dizzy.
fucking, and I want to
See, I'm
Okay,
the
but
only
here's-
person that thinks
I'm gonna
love
talk
video
about
games.
I'm
I
gonna
love
talk
them.
about this
I just
really
can't do
quickly
it.
because it's very different from a lot of other first person shooters. They're when Bungie, the developer that made this game, they studied the way eye motion, the way we take in motion and vision, and they catered it in such a way so that it's easier on the eyes.
Oh, dude, that's amazing.
So there's
Let me
you
borrow
get the
your Xbox.
you should come over and check it out because
You will borrow it.
because there'll be some video because like I've been playing Destiny for a long time and I'll switch over to another first person shooter and I'll get headaches.
They make me so sick, dude. I love
I'll
them
get
so
headaches.
much. I enjoy them, but they make me sick. I can't even watch like third person ones.
Yeah.
Even third person ones.
First person ones are the same way and I get
I
the same
kinda
thing.
like- I was like,
you,
hey.
you get sick of it. They studied the way animals and people move and they catered the camera to make it less jarring for your eyes. And it is amazing. And like I equate Bungie to Pixar in that way. And Pixar thought of everything. Bungie is they don't think of everything because they fuck up a lot. But I mean, as far as anything that happens live, I mean, you have to expect some kerfuffle. But they really went all out in trying to create this great experience.
Teddy, that was the most amazing thing I learned all day today. Seriously, because like I hooked on my PlayStation 2
Oh, see, classic.
to play the game. I just want to finish this one fucking game.
Are you playing Colossus?
God of
God of
War
War
2.
2? Oh, God.
And I couldn't get to the end of it. And by the end of it, I was like, okay, I can keep playing, but I don't feel
You
sick.
have to, with
I
those
don't
old
feel
systems,
good.
you
I
have to
feel
take
sick.
breaks.
And I had to stop, and I haven't played it again. And it's like pretty upsetting because like I really like it, and every time I'm playing it, it's awesome.
See, but you
makes
have
me
memories
sick.
of it. When you played it younger, it wasn't a problem.
No, it's been a
But that was
problem
still
forever.
Oh, so you've always had that.
I've
Okay.
always had it.
But
Yeah.
even the Mario Brothers, it's not like that. Like
3D is totally different.
3D is totally different.
And then when like first
side scroller, all you really is you're watching a blip move across the screen. But like especially when you're playing in a dark room, you kind of get situated. You're looking at one specific view, but when you turn around, you are not actually moving, but it gives you the feeling that you are moving, which throws you off.
And it's so like unnatural, right? You're going just spinning around.
It is. It's very natural.
Amount of dreams, like in 2
Like-
seconds, you're like.
VR is the way of the future, and I don't think I'll ever get used to something like that.
That's
That
pretty
would make
crazy.
that would make me sick.
The
to my
what?
stomach. Virtual reality.
dude, you know what? You always use like your video game jargon, and I just
That is not video game jargon.
Yeah,
at
VR is
all.
not video game.
VR, yeah.
Video games like
God damn it! What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't you know that I'm always fucking right?
yes.
But anyway, back to
Video
we're
jargon.
taking it all the way back before I mention the video. Spending time by yourself. And John Mulaney had this really great thing where he was saying like, when you're young, it's like, what are we doing this weekend? It's like, we're going out, we're doing all this stuff. When you're old, not doing anything is like crack. It is like, what it's like, did you ever see, if you're asking like an older person, what'd you do this weekend?
Sean, what'd you do this weekend?
And he's like, he's like,
Sean's
Dude,
the
I
worst
hate
actor.
not doing anything.
and they say, I was like, I did nothing. And
Your
their face just lights up. It's like, I did nothing this weekend.
Your point is completely lost with these two because they're like crazy.
I'm like-
I'm wondering, like what you're saying is actually sounds very true. And what's interesting about it is like it would be something that it's like, is that like more a societal effect where like you've been busting your ass all the time and now all I want to do is I'm old, I earn my place, I'm just gonna kick back and fucking jerk off.
And that's why people die.
That's people die, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But, like,
That's different.
Us two, so like this guy, Sean, since you don't know Teddy,
What?
tell him what's up.
What's up with what?
Hey, where'd you come from?
Would you
Well,
You came off from a lady.
You
That's the
ripped
name of
someone's
some-
butt. I mean, vagina.
Yeah. But you're right.
But I'm not
That's
saying.
like- that's
but
like-
here's the thing, and you mentioned this, you said this, and you said I've earned this, and it's not that I've earned it.
People.
It's just that it's just like
No, I think people think they earn
people
it.
think they
Yeah,
earn it,
yeah.
but you don't.
You work
listen,
for fucking
you
65
don't
years.
earn- you
I
don't-
earn to do that.
you don't
Wherever
earn
the
shit.
fuck I
the problem
want.
with all of that is your body literally adapts. Your body will adapt to what you're doing, right?
Exactly.
So, like, if you're exercising, your body's going to elevate itself and be better everywhere. Your brain, your heart, every cell in your body is going to vibrate better.
Yeah.
You sit on the couch,
Oh my god.
dude, you're slowly dying. Like literally, you start slowly dying.
Oh yeah,
and so
well,
like
your body deteriorates.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
the thing. Is that if you're not building yourself, you're wrecking yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
And no, I totally.
Checking yourself.
There's
Check this out, yo.
I purposefully didn't go there, but thanks. Checking myself.
So,
But
That was me.
but again, back to the earning thing. I don't think I've earned it, but I really agree with that. So you find other ways to stimulate yourself. And I don't think, and I'm not saying video games are a way of necessarily stimulating myself. It stimulates, I think it stimulates this, but not all of this. It stimulates your motor cortex and your hand-eye coordination and things like that. Whereas if you were reading a book, it would stimulate another part of your brain.
or if you're climbing a mountain, it would stimulate
Something else altogether.
But does that have an effect on your telomere length?
What the fuck?
Was that a real word?
I think that was video game jargon.
You may as well say VR.
What?
So, if you guys don't know Sean, I know you guys don't know him at all, which is kind of cool.
Yes.
Mr. Fenner. I'm sorry, Silver Fox. Excuse me.
Mr.
You use the last name?
Dr. Fenner. I call him Dr.
No.
Fenner.
No.
He's really smart.
No.
He knows about a bunch of physiological stuff. Right? Is that good?
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Close enough. And he's a 5-time Iron Man.
Yes.
That is awesome.
Wait, what is
Like, that is so
Explain
awesome.
to her what Iron Man is, because you should be running half marathon.
Yeah,
You're gonna run
I
full
think
marathon, LA marathon. Just run it.
she's working on it.
You know
I think
got
she
bloody
can. I know
blisters?
she can
Did I
do
show you
it.
my bloody blisters?
Those are all completely
that'll
fixable.
pass.
That'll
Yeah.
all pass. You need to run with us. We'll show you how to not get bloody blisters, because you are working the whole time, but you're not really actually training for a marathon. You're not being serious. You're not being serious at all. This guy is fucking all serious. Look at the stubble on his face.
I know.
That's some serious stuff.
His stubble has more seriousness than like all your training for that. I'm just saying.
Oh no, I agree. I definitely agree.
The stoic 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, that's right. 5 Ironmans and like 50-mile races. That's like fucking
Yeah,
serious.
they're crazy.
Wait, so what is the Ironman?
What is Ironman? Tell her.
It's you swim 2.4 miles, and then you ride 112, and then you run a marathon.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
Oh, it's not that big of a deal.
Like
Is your fucking iPhone going off, Ironman?
no.
I heard like dinging and binging. Come on, dude.
It's anybody can do it. You train to do it. It's anybody can do it. It really.
Every time that I try to swim, I just stay in the same spot, even though I'm paddling. I don't know what happens.
It's. I don't
She
know.
keeps doing this.
So
It's no big deal. It's a big deal.
fitness
That's pretty
person, right?
awesome.
What would you call yourself, Fenner? What would you call yourself? What would you describe to other people?
Right now, I'm a lump of shit. I mean, I haven't been doing anything.
Okay, so like if he took his shirt off, he'd be like a 6-pack on his back. And then we'd be like, oh, you lump of shit, yeah, I can tell right away.
Yeah. Everyone believes you.
Everyone believes it, yeah. Because it's the radio. We
But
can't see you.
You
But
got the
looking,
face
but
perfect
looking
for
fit
video.
and being physiologically fit internally, engine-wise, like cardiovascular-wise, is different, right? There's a big difference, and looking fit doesn't really matter as much to me as being like my body working really at a high.
I think you're
level.
lying.
Skinny fat.
What?
You're lying. Unfortunately, because
I'm not-
as much as you care about inner power, you also care about outer looks.
I didn't say that I didn't care. I said what matters to me more, and especially as being a diabetic, dude. That's
it's diabetic.
That's what
Right.
matters to me more. It literally matters to me more. Yes, do I care about the way I look? Absolutely. I'm not gonna lie.
Of course,
I mean,
yeah.
Like, come on, it's.
You look fantastic, by the way.
Who doesn't want to look good naked?
That 6-pack on your back is extremely impressive.
Sickness!
I feel like I step on Michelle, and I don't mean
He
to.
stepped on my dick the whole time. I kept trying to talk. I was like, oh wait, I need to talk about
Yeah,
videos.
That's not what happened.
Michelle is a very powerful person.
She is, and I'm going to hear about it later.
Dear Teddy.
I like where this is going.
Dear Teddy.
Good start.
Sorry, I just can't stop thinking about like when children write notes to each other, or not children, but just grown-up people who don't think twice about checking what they just wrote out.
That's what I do right now. I'm a grown-up person who just don't think twice to send.
You don't sound half as silly as some of the stuff that I've read, and I'm like, wait, what? There's this really, really, really funny video.
Oh no, we're gonna start talking about work.
No, this really funny video but on YouTube where it's like this young, like, pre-teenager writing a breakup note to her boyfriend or whatever, or her friend who's a boy. And there's this guy reading it out loud.
Oh, it's dramatic reading of a breakup letter.
My 13-year-old.
It is hilarious.
No, I'll send you the link later. It's like crazy funny. And like I just think about like if I were to write something else, I'd sound that stupid. Dear Teddy, I think you is my favorite.
It's like,
but I hate when you step on my dick. It hurts really bad.
So like, you guys haven't cussed a lot. In fact, I have someone that wants to be on my podcast, but like, you can't be cursing so much.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Jesus has a problem with my cursing.
Joseph Smith.
Tell
And then actually, no. He's not judgmental. He's like, it's just not his style, and he wants to be on it. He's like, oh, I heard this one, Eddie. You were like 5 minutes in. Like, oh, this is doing pretty good. And he's out, and then you went off the hook. He said you went on blast. I was like,
wait, but I mean, what the fuck is the big deal about saying fuck?
People get thrown off by it because
my podcast, it says explicit. The whole thing, not just every episode, just the whole thing.
Do I know this person?
What?
Do I know this person?
You have not met him, but he will be here very soon.
Oh, okay.
Maybe next week.
Do I know this person?
You know that person.
Oh, no.
No, he's not judging me.
I know, it's just
his personality.
I know a lot of people like that too. And I try to censor myself around them too because it makes them uncomfortable. Right. So I feel like when you do that around some people, you don't get the best of them.
It's not themselves.
You wouldn't get the flow. It's like they're thrown it's basically like getting sucker punched. And I feel like a lot of people are
Those
like
people
that.
should get sucker punched.
but you can't desensitize anybody.
No one should get sucker punched. It's not cool.
Well, hold on. My biggest thing is that when people are surprised that people say fuck. Like, it's
Everyone
a fucking
says
word.
Fuck.
Everyone says fuck. The way you say it is special.
What the hell are you talking about?
Because it's profuse. And you have no filter.
No, that's right.
And but here's the thing. It's like you will say it in front of me just as much as you'll say it in front of my mother.
Yeah.
My mom can fucking take it.
My mom can take it. She's a special lady.
You definitely say fuck where no one else says fuck. Right off
No, there's
without even trying.
Like it's like you've got this shoehorn.
She said fuck.
And you're trying to work it in.
I go, this fucking girl is awesome.
Every crack in every sentence. It's like, fuck there, fuck there, fuck there.
What the fuck is going on?
It's like, let's put a piece of shit right there. But you actually, and this is going to sound really sexist. A lot of women.
I'm not racist, but.
I'm not racist, but this is how every bad joke starts. Like, I am not sexist, and I don't mean to be sexist by it, but a lot of women haven't mastered cursing.
I think I have.
I think you do really well with it. But like when you hear someone speak and you hear them say the F word, it's like, wow, that really did not sound right coming out of your mouth. Like, it sounds so hateful.
Don't you think that's like more a perception than actually?
Yeah, exactly. But it is a perception. But I think it depends on the person saying it too. I mean, we can all agree.
I don't know, but someone's like, you're like a lifesaver.
When you said bag of dicks, I felt like that was natural.
That was a beautiful word.
Yeah,
that was beautiful, and it was very well placed.
Yeah. He's from his place.
No, and it was so funny because actually I introduced Teddy to this person, and I was like, this fucking guy, and he's like, whoa, I've never been introduced like that. I'm like, I say fucking shit to you every fucking motherfucking day, and it's like, oh, she said the word fuck. It's like, bitch, grow up.
Oh, see,
that's more
I
F-bomb.
think that's sexist too.
Why?
Because I think there's an expectation upon Michelle that she's not supposed to do something like that, but she's constantly breaking that role, which is great,
which is cool,
which is very, very cool.
Yeah.
But here's the funny thing: she that's what she's known for. And didn't you get told
several times
that you shouldn't be doing this?
That I need to stop my profanity.
I was told for the first time at work that I should be doing it.
F-bomb episode. It's like I was like, Michelle's gonna come. I was like, that person that we both know was like, oh no. I can't listen to that.
And this is why you should have both Michelle and this person on the same show.
That would be fun.
But you know what? I actually think you would dial it back. Out of your like.
You know what? I bet
nice.
there's a subconscious part of you that you don't realize you're doing. And because I was saying before, I have this friend I don't curse around him because he doesn't like it, and I don't do it because he doesn't like it.
It's because you care about that person. You show him respect.
Exactly.
It's different, right? It's like when you're at work, you're like, I want to call this guy a fucking
dickweed.
Got fucking everything just because you hate that person, but don't want to get fired. And it's different when you don't want to get fired.
You enjoy having money and not living on the street.
There's nothing more in my life I would like to do. Be like, get my phone, be like, go fuck yourself. And just walk out of a fucking meeting and be like, fuck everybody. I'll go to fucking, right?
Middle fingers up in the air.
It was that guy from JetBlue, he quit, he fucking took out the fucking emergency ramp, took out 2 beers, and he
slid down there?
Slid down, dude. I was like, motherfucking
I read
hero.
about that. That is awesome.
Right?
He got fined $15,000 for that, by the way.
It's totally worth it.
That was worth every penny, right? That was fucking classic. That was
like middle fingers with beer bottles.
Beer bottles. He quit AirBlue and it was a whole news thing. That was
awesome.
That's fucking beautiful.
I love that.
You never heard that?
I didn't hear that.
That was last year.
That was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy was fucking sick, dude. He's like, I don't give a fuck about everybody. I'll do whatever.
$15,000.
Oh, if you're on a runway and you open a door, once it's sealed, it is a ridiculous fine.
He opened,
unless it's an emergency.
He opened up the emergency thing, the fucking everything inflated, and he slid down the fucking slide.
It wasn't an emergency. He just quit. He needed to leave. Dude,
it's like I have diarrhea and I can't have it on this plane.
Everybody will hear everything.
That shit was great. Like that's like nothing more than I want.
But that's epic.
Walk away.
That's epic. That's the best way to walk away. It's like It's like walking out of a building and throwing a Zippo behind you and watching it burn. You know? It's like the explosions happening behind you. But like there's the aftermath too. It's the blood blisters on the hands and your ears ringing.
It's
forever.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's what I would love to do. Like that's
but I think he's right though. Like we acquiesce to like whatever environment we're in.
But other people we care about, we like this person. They don't like to like curse and swear. They don't like to fucking get drunk. They don't like to party, but we like them.
We call these people boring.
No. See,
to be clear, that was a joke.
Yeah, I know. I get it. Yeah. Like this guy is not boring. I really like him. He's super interesting. We have great conversations, and it's like he's just not into what I'm into, as far as that,
Well, there's a different level
right?
of cerebral intimacy, and it's
that's a good word. I like that. That's actually really true.
And I think that happens very seldom.
But I don't censor myself. I still say what I want to say, but I don't go over the top and
No, exactly. Because I think you can.
I don't scream.
But I think
I don't be like an asshole. But because I care about I don't want to be an asshole to him. That's being an asshole to someone.
That's people that you respect, and then you have those people that you have to respect, and
That's a big difference. Exactly. See?
It's like the worst of the worst. It's like you just want to sit there and be like, oh, fuck, we'll shovel up your ass.
But I get the feeling that at your place of work,
we're not talking about work.
People have learned to expect this from you.
To expect
F-bombs.
Oh, actually, no. I now preface them by saying, with all due respect.
I preface it with, pardon my French, and with all due respect.
That's like when somebody says, oh, you're a nice guy, but. That's like the same thing.
Right.
Exactly.
So this is like a special 2-part episode now. Alright, so this thing went off the rails pretty quickly and continued for about another 2 hours, I think, before everyone finally left. It went not well for me. I ended up in a lot of trouble. Accidents happened in the restroom, I think. I don't even remember what happened. Anyways, we didn't even get to close it. Lesson of the week: don't try to do a 3-hour podcast while drinking heavily. So I guess that's it. We didn't even get to say goodbye. Thank you for showing up to Michelle and Teddy and Sean, even though I don't know, who knows. But don't forget to check out the rest of our podcasts at eddyizm.com/TWC. You can find me at eddyizm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Alright, everybody. I'll try to end the next week will be better. I'm pretty sure about that. The week after that, no guarantees. There's no guarantees in life. None whatsoever. Alright, buddy. See you guys later.